everyone, welcome to our channel Knowledge of Friends. सब्सक्राइब टू our channel and click the bell icon for the latest update. आज हम लोग जो डिस्कस करने वाले हैं वो DIP दैट इज़ डिजिटल इमेज प्रोसेसिंग के क्लास 4 है, उसको करने वाले हैं। ऑलरेडी हमने जो क्लास 3 है उसमें कर लिया है, जिसमें हमने यूनिट 1 को कवर अप भी कर लिया है। यूनिट 1 में जो हमने क्वेश्चंस किए हैं वो अप्रॉक्सीमेटली 150-200 के ऊपर किए हैं ऑलरेडी। सो आज जो हम डिस्कस करेंगे वो हम यूनिट 2 के क्वेश्चंस करने वाले हैं, क्योंकि उसमें यूनिट 2 में स्टार्ट करना है, जो कि बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट DIP का है, जो कि MCQs फॉर्म में आपके है। जो सिलेबस चेंज हुआ है, पहले थ्योरेटिकल आता था बट अब थ्योरेटिकल नहीं MCQs पैटर्न हो गया है। इस वजह से थोड़ा सा बच्चों को और भी दिक्कत होती है क्वेश्चन को सॉल्व करने के लिए, बिकॉज MCQs के केस में ये होता है कि ईदर सही या फिर पूरा ही रॉन्ग हो जाएगा, या तो सही या तो फिर आपको नंबर मिलेगा या तो नहीं मिलेगा। सो दिस इज़ द केस ऑफ इन द केस ऑफ MCQ। सो प्लीज़ गो थ्रू विद द सब्सक्राइब बटन एंड प्लीज़, अगर आप हमारे चैनल फर्स्ट टाइम देख रहे हो या अभी तक आपने हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है, सो इट्स अ रिक्वेस्ट कि आप हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करो, सो दैट हम जो भी वीडियोस डालें वो आपके पास सबसे पहले पहुँचे। ऐसे के लिए अगर आपको हमारा वीडियो अच्छा लगे तो प्लीज़ हमारे वीडियो को लाइक और शेयर करो, सो दैट ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा लोग के पास वीडियो पहुँचे और ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा लोग इसका यूटिलाइजेशन भी कर सकें। स्टार्ट करते हैं। आज का जो पहला क्वेश्चन है दैट इज, इफ द गॉसियन फिल्टर इज एक्सप्रेस्ड एज h u, v इक्वल्स टू e द पावर माइनस d2uv slash 2d02 the power, where duv is the distance from the point uv, do is the distance defining the cutoff frequency, then what value of du, v and the filter is down 0.607 of its maximum value, then the answer will be du, v equals to d naught. This is the value of equation where we haven't given about the Gaussian filter expressed as h u, v, where the equations are formed. Moving on with the next question, that is question number 2 of the unit 2. State the statement as true or false. The GLPF did produce as much smoothing as the BLPF of order 2 for the same value of the cutoff frequency. जहाँ जैसे GLPF आपको प्रोड्यूस करता था स्मूथिंग प्रोसेस, वैसे BLPF भी उसी ऑर्डर में है जो कि ऑर्डर 2 है, उसी की सेम वैल्यू की अगर कट ऑफ फ्रीक्वेंसी निकालना है, देन दिस इज द स्टेटमेंट ट्रू और फॉल्स. दिस स्टेटमेंट इज फॉल्स. Next question, that is question number 3 of unit 2. In general, which of the following assures of no ringing in the output? In general की बात करते हैं तो कौन सा ऐसा है जो नो रिंगिंग आउटपुट में नो रिंगिंग को अश्योर करता है? दैट इज Gaussian's low pass filter. Gaussian low pass filter assures you to no ringing to the output. Moving on with the next question, that we have your question number 4. The low pass filtering process can be applied in which of the following areas? तो लो पास फिल्टरिंग जो आपका है प्रोसेस वो कब अप्लाई होता है? which of the following areas में? The field of the machine perceptions with application of the character recognition, in the field of the printing and the publishing industry, in the field of the processing satellite and aerial important. So basically क्या होता है? And these were the field where the low pass filtering process is applied for the following areas. The areas, as I said, is the application of character recognition, the field of printing के केस में होता है, publishing industry में होता है, as well as for the satellites and aerial. So these were the industry where the low pass filtering process is used, is applied. Moving on with the next question, that is question number 5. The edge and the other abrupt change in the gray level of an image are associated with, that is high frequency component. Okay, next question, that is question number 6. A type of an image is called VHRR. एक type of image VHRR तब कहलाती है. What is the definition of VHRR image? VHRR का क्या define है? That is very high resolution radiometer image. V stands for very, H stands for high, R stands for resolution, and then other R stands for radiometer image. Next question, that is question number 7. The image sharpening is frequency domain can be achieved by which of the following method? image sharpening जो frequency domain का होता है वो किस method से sharpening होती है? That is attenuating the low frequency component. This is the another method that is used for the image sharpening. and that is the attenuating. The frequency domain, you can say the image frequency domain is sharpening, that is attenuating the low frequency components. Moving on to the next question, that is question number 8 is, here is the question number 8. The function of filters in an image sharpening is frequency domain is to perform reverse operation of which of the following low pass filter. लो पास फिल्टर को यूज़ करने के लिए रिवर्स इसका ऑपरेशन कौन सा होता है, दैट इज़ आइडियल लो पास फिल्टर. आइडियल लो पास फिल्टर इज़ द रिवर्स ऑपरेशन ऑफ द लो पास फिल्टर, whereas this is the reverse operation of your frequency domain of image sharpening. Moving on to the next question, that is your question number 9. In the question number 9, if D naught is the cutoff, D0 is the cutoff of distance measured from the origin frequency rectangle and du comma v is the distance from the point u comma v, then what value does an ideal high pass filter will give du comma v is less than equals to do, and if du comma v is greater than do, then that is known as your 0 and 1 respectively. Okay, since for the first case 0 and for the second case the 1 respectively. Moving on with the next question, that is question number 10. What is the relation of the frequency to a circle of the radius d naught, where d naught is the cutoff distance measured from the origin frequency rectangle for an ideal high pass filter? And then the answer is IMPF sets of all frequency inside the circles to 0. IHPF allows all frequency without alternating outside the circle. Okay, this is also allows the frequency without alternating that outside the circles also. Moving on with the next question, that is your question number 11. Here you can see that which of the following is the transfer function of the Butterworth high pass filter of order n, and do naught is a cutoff distance measured from the origin of the frequency rectangle, and du comma v is the distance from the point u comma v. Here it is, and the answer for this question we have is h u comma v equals to 1 upon 1 plus d naught upon d u comma v, where whole power of 2n. Okay, so this is the answer of the question where the transfer function of the Butterworth high pass filter is used. Okay, so h u comma v equals to 1 upon 1 plus du upon du comma v whole twice to n. Next, moving on to the next question, that we have your question number 12 here. Which of the following is the transfer function of the ideal high pass filter? पहली बात तो आपको बताना है ट्रांसफर फंक्शन जो कि आइडियल हाई पास फिल्टर का आपका क्या है. And give du naught is a cutoff distance measured from the origin frequency rectangle, and du comma v is the distance from the point u comma v, where the answer is h u comma v, where the two conditions 0, if 0 अगर होता है तो if du comma is less than equals to d naught, and if अगर 1 होता है then if du comma v is greater than d naught. These are the two conditions for the transfer function for the ideal high pass filter. Moving on with the next question, that is your question number 13. So your 13th question is, which of the following is the transfer function of the Gaussian high pass filter? Give d naught is the cutoff distance measured from the origin of the frequency rectangle, and du comma v is the distance from the point u comma v, where the equation is h u comma v equals to 1 minus e power minus d की power 2, that is a power 2, and then u comma v upon 2 d naught की power square. Okay, moving on with the next question, that is question number 14. For a given image having a smaller objects, which of the following filter having d naught as a cutoff measured from the origin of the frequency rectangle would you prefer for the comparatively smoother result? Where the answer GHPF with d naught 1 s, that is this is the less than equals to, okay, d naught जो है less than equals to an order of 2. This is the right answer. Moving on with the next question, that is question number 15. Your 15th question is, which of the following statement is true for a given fact that applying high pass filter has an effect on the background of the output image? So here it says कि अगर आप high pass filter को apply करते हो effect के लिए on a background of the output image, the average background intensity reduces to the near black के करीब पहुँच जाती है वो. अगर जो एवरेज बैकग्राउंड आपका इंटेंसिटी है वो रिड्यूस करता है आपका नियर ब्लैक. Next question is your question number 16 that color model is also named as. color model को हम और क्या कहते हैं, इसका another name क्या होता है, that is color space और color system. color model को हम color space भी बोलते हैं and color system भी बोलते हैं. Next question, that is question number 17. What do you mean by the term pixel depth? pixel depth किसे कहते हैं, not pixel. This answer is, question is about the pixel depth. Okay, what do you mean by the term pixel depth? And the answer is, it is the number of bit used to represent each pixel in the RGB space. RGB space में इस हर एक बिट जो होता है आपका, वो हर एक पिक्सल जो RGB space में represent किया जाता है, that is known as pixel depth. Moving on with the next question, that is question number 18. How many bit RGB color image is represented by full color image? जो आपका RGB color image है वो represent करता है full color image को, and that is 24 bit RGB color image. 24 bit RGB color image. Next question, that is question number 19. What is the equation used to obtain the intensity, that is I, components of each RGB color format, where our intensity आपको find out करनी है. Here you can see that I equals to 1/3 plus R plus G plus V. This is the right equation for the RGB color format, where you are finding the component intensity. Okay, moving on with the next question, that we have your question number 20. Your 20th question is, your 20th question is, what is the equation used for obtaining the R values terms of HSI component? And the equation is R equals to I, that is intensity, start of bracket 1 plus S cos H slash cos 60 minus H. Okay, and then close the bracket. This is the equation which is used for obtaining the R values in terms of HSI component. Moving on with the next question, that is question number 21. What is the equation used for calculating the B value in terms of HSI component? HSI component में B value आप कैसे find out करते हो? That B equals to I, and then in start a bracket 1 minus S. This is the B value where you are finding out I and then 1 minus S. This is the equation where you can find it out the B value in terms of HSI component. Moving on with the next question, that is question number 22. What is the equation used for calculating the G value? Here you have to find out the G value in terms of HSI component. The same component, that is G minus 3I minus R plus V. That is G equals to 3I, that is intensity, minus R plus V. This is the equation to find out the G value in terms of HSI component. Moving on with the next question, that is question number 23. Which of the following color models are used for color printing? Color printing के लिए कौन सा color model use होता है? And that is CMY and CMYK. Moving on with the next question, that is question number 24. Here you have to go through with the question. 24 question, which of the following facts is or are true for the relationship between the low frequency component of Fourier transform and the rate of change of gray levels? The answer is, the moving away from the origin transform, the low frequency compounds of the smooth gray level variations moving away from the origin to the transport, the low frequency corresponds to the abrupt change in the gray level. This is the answer for the following fact, that it is true or not. So in that case, for the Fourier transform. Moving on with the next question, that is question number 25. We have, for the question number 25, which of the following fact is or are of the true for the relationship between the high frequency component to the Fourier transform and rate of the change of the gray level? And the answer is, moving away from the origin to the transform to the higher frequency corresponds to the smooth gray abrupt change in the gray level. Moving on with the next question, that is question number 26. What is the name of the filter that multiples the two functions, that is f of uv and h uv, where f has a complex component 2, since in the Fourier transform function of fx y in order that each component of H multiples both real and complex parts of corresponding component in F, and the answer is zero phase shift filter. This filter is used in the case of HUV and F of UV, that in the Fourier transform function where f of x, y, where zero phase shift filter is used. Moving on with the next question, that is your question number 27. To set the average value of an image 0, which of the following terms would be the set 0 in the frequency domain, and the inverse transformation is done, where f of u, v is Fourier transform function of f x, y, where f0, 0 is used in the frequency domain where the average value of an image is 0. Next question, that is question number 228. What is the name of the filter that is used to turn the average value to the processed image 0? कौन सा ऐसा फिल्टर होता है जो कि यूज होता है एवरेज वैल्यू को एक प्रोसेस्ड इमेज 0 बनाने के लिए, and that filter is known as notch filter. Okay, moving on with the next question, that we have your question number 29. 29 question is, which of the filter attenuates the high frequency while passing low frequency of an image? तो कौन सा ऐसा फिल्टर है जो एटेन्यूएट करता है हाई फ्रिक्वेंसी को जबकि उसमें लो फ्रिक्वेंसी इमेज पास हो रही होती है, एंड द आंसर इज लो पास फिल्टर. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, दैट इज क्वेश्चन नंबर 30. विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग एटेन्यूएट्स लो फ्रिक्वेंसी व्हाइल पासिंग हाई फ्रिक्वेंसी ऑफ एन इमेज? कौन सा ऐसा फिल्टर है जो एटेन्यूएट करता है लो फ्रिक्वेंसी पे पर जबकि उसमें हाई फ्रिक्वेंसी ऑफ एन इमेज होती है, पास करती है, एंड दैट द आंसर इज हाई पास फिल्टर. रिमेंबर दैट जब लो फ्रिक्वेंसी होती है और हाई फ्रिक्वेंसी होती है, हाई फ्रिक्वेंसी ऑफ इमेज होती है, तब आपका हाई पास होता है. बट इफ़ इट इज़ हाई फ्रिक्वेंसी बट लो फ्रिक्वेंसी ऑफ एन इमेज, सो ऑफ कोर्स पासिंग जो इमेज है लो तो वो लो पास होगा. पासिंग इमेज अगर हाई फ्रिक्वेंसी ऑफ इमेज है तो आपका हाई पास फिल्टर होता है. Moving on with the next question, that is question number 31. Which of the filter has a less sharp detail than that of the original image because of the attenuation of the high frequency? And the answer is low pass filter. Remember the things which we are going through with. Moving on with the next question, that we have your question number 32. Next question is question number 32. The features of high pass filtered image is or are have so ये कौन सा फीचर होता है हाई पास फिल्टर? कोई अगर इमेज है उसके पास एक या एक से ज़्यादा, then of course have a less gray level variations in the smooth area, emphasize the translation gray level detail and overall sharpen image. Next question, that is question number 33. A spatial domain filter of the corresponding filter in frequency domain can be obtained by applying which of the following operation on filter in the frequency domain? Frequency domain में कौन सा filter use होगा with corresponding to the filter in the frequency domain that can be obtained by the applying which of the following? That is inverse Fourier transform. Inverse Fourier transform is used in that case. Moving on with the next question, that is question number 34. A frequency domain filter of the corresponding filter in the spatial domain can be obtained by applying which of the following operation on the filter in a spatial domain? And the answer is Fourier transform. Moving on with the next question, that is your question number 35. Which of the filtering is done in the frequency domain in correspondence to the lower pass filtering in the spatial domain? Lower pass filtering use होती है spatial domain में, को तो कौन सा वो frequency domain है? And that is the filtering is Gaussian filtering. Moving on with the next question, that we have your question number 36. Here you can see that using the feature of the reciprocal relationship of the filter in a spatial domain and the corresponding filter is frequently domain, which of the fact is true? आपको ये बताना है कि जो अगर reciprocal relationship अगर filter की बात करते हैं spatial domain के, तो वहाँ पे corresponding filter frequency domain का कौन सा होता है? So the answer is frequency domain filter results in increased blurring. Next question, that is question number 37. A pixel of p at a coordinate x, y has a neighbors whose coordinate are given. एक p पे pixel है, उसके x, y coordinates हैं, जिसमें आपका neighboring जो है उसके coordinates है, that is x plus 1, y. ये x coordinate हो गया, ये y coordinate, x minus 1 y, that's x coordinate, y coordinate, x comma y plus 1, this is x coordinate, this is y coordinate, and x comma y minus 1, this is y coordinate, and this is x coordinate. So is the sets of pixel is called, ये set of pixels कहते हैं क्या कहलाएंगे? That is 1 2 3 4 4 है, the 4 neighbor of p, this it's known as. Okay, next question, that is question number 38. A pixel p at a coordinate x, y has a neighbors whose coordinate are given by x plus 1, y plus 1, first x plus 1, y minus 1, x minus 1, y plus 1, x minus 1, y minus 1. The sets of the pixels are, that is, diagonal neighbors. These sets of pixels are known as diagonal neighbors. Moving on with the next question that we have here, 39 question. So the 39 question is, what is the set of pixels of 8 neighbors of the pixel P at the coordinate x comma y? And the answer is x plus 1 comma y. This is x coordinate, this is a y coordinate. X minus 1 comma y, y plus x, y plus 1, x, y minus 1, x plus 1, y plus 1, x plus 1, y minus 1, x minus 1, y plus 1, x minus 1, y minus 1. These were the 8 neighbor coordinates. Next question, that is question number 40, that two pixels P and Q having a gray values of V from the set of the gray level values used to define the adjacency and R and the adjacent F. If Q is the ND, that P in the set of N4P is intersection, N4Q has no pixel where the values of from VQ is N4P. Next question, that is question number 41. Let S, a subset of a pixel in an image, is said to be connected set if for any pixel P in S, the set of the pixel that are connected to it as in an only one, if it only has one connected component, if S is a region. Next question, that is question number 42. Let R be the subset of the pixel in an image. How can you define the counter of R? If R is a region, then the set of the pixel is R. Have one or more neighbors that are not in the R. If R is an entire image, then the set of the pixel in the first and the last missed and contour of R. Moving on with the next question that we have, your question number 43. Question number 43, for a pixel P, x comma y, q, s comma t, and z, v comma w, and the d is a distance functions or a metric if d p comma q is greater and equals to 0, d, that is p comma q, equals to d p q comma p, and the d p comma z is less than equals to d p comma q plus d q comma z. This is the equation having an answer. Next question, that is question number 44. For a pixel P, x comma y, q, s comma t, and the Euclidean distance between the P and Q is defined as d p comma q, where the starter bracket n minus s ka whole square plus y minus 1 ka whole square, and then half of whole half. Okay. Next is a 45 question. For a pixel P of x comma y, q of s comma t, the city block distance between the p and q is p comma q is defined as d p comma q equals to mod x minus s plus y minus d comma mod. This is the right answer. Moving on with the next question that we have, a 46 question. Your 46th question is, the domain that refers to the image plane itself and the domain that refers to the Fourier transform of the image is R, and the answer is the spatial domain and frequency domain respectively. The spatial domain as well as the frequency domain respectively. This is the right answer. Moving on with the next question, that is question number 47. We have 47 question is, what is the technique for a gray level transformation function called? If the transformation would be to produce an image higher contrast than the original by darkening the levels below some gray level, is a brightening the level above in the original image, and the answer is the contrast stretching. Next question, that is question number 48, that for an image enhancement, a general approach is to use a function of value of f input image is a predefined neighborhood of x comma y to determine the value of g output image at x comma y. The technique that uses such approaches are called mask processing. Moving on with the next question, that we have your question number 49. Here is your question number 49. The Laplacian is a frequency domain is simply implemented by using filter. Laplacian जो frequency domain है वो simply implement करती है by using which filter, that is h u comma v equals to minus u का whole square plus v का whole square. This is the equation of frequency domain is simply implemented in by the Laplacian by using a filter. Moving on to the next question, that is question number 50. We have the next question is question number 50, that is assuming that the origin f of u comma v, that function of u comma v, Fourier transform function of f(x, y) and an input image has been correlated performance by the operation f(x, y) where -1 f x plus y prior to the taking to the transaction of an image where f and small f are of the same size, then what does the given operation is are supposed to? That operation should be shift the center transform. Next question, that is question number 57. We have 51. We have regional descriptor is, regional descriptor को क्या कहते हैं? That is topological descriptor and texture. Topological descriptor as well as the texture we called as. Next question, that is we have to move with question number 52. Descriptors used to calculate the compactness are, descriptor जो है हम compactness अगर इसको calculate करते हैं, then what we have to find the area and the parameter. Next question, that is question number 53. Here circulatory ratio is defined as, circulatory ratio को हम क्या कहते हैं? And that is the ratio of area of a region to take a circle. Okay, so to area of a circle. So basically region जो area of a circle का होगा उसका ratio हम लेते हैं. ठीक है. So class आज के लिए इतना ही. Thank you. Hope you enjoy this video. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up and give a suggestion in the comment box. Please like, share and subscribe our channel so that many and maximum people can get the information at once. Thank you.